Alors, par contre, je vais juste voir niveau son si tout va bien. Du coup, coucou Yann, ça va? Voyons voir le son.
Yes, nickel.
Ok. Très bien. Coucou Green. J'ai le temps de passer quand même, bonsoir. Ah, bon, il y a encore personne, mais du coup en attendant, je vous montre à vous. J'ai mis le moins bien. Enfin le moins bien, j'ai mis celui qui est par rapport à Dangan. Voilà. Comme ça tu l'auras vu, t'auras pas loupé. Ça va, écoute Yann. En tout cas, bah écoute Green, passe une bonne soirée. Alors, oh, par contre j'ai chaud les gars. C'est pas permis. Il faisait bon cet après-midi, mais là il fait trop chaud. Ça va, et toi Green? Un peu fatigué? Est-ce que j'ai toujours la bonne idée de lancer des streams quand je suis fatiguée, hein? Est-ce que quelle bonne idée? Mais ça va. Non. Ah. Mince. Par contre, pourquoi sur mon tableau de bord ça met que j'ai pas de spectateurs alors que bah, clairement il y en a au moins 2? Bon. On saura pas. J'ai l'impression d'être en week-end, mais j'y suis pas. Ah merde, tu travailles demain? En fait, je pars à 23 h, je pensais que tu lancerais plus tard, mais du coup c'est bon. Oui, ça va. Ah bah nickel, non, bah c'est bon. Super alors. Putain, c'est con, je peux pas ouvrir la fenêtre, je vais me taper tous les moucherons et les moustiques là. C'est une bébête qui se promène depuis 2 heures sur ma vitre. Tant pis. Oui, je bosse demain, mais vu que c'est en heure je sup. Je fais ce que je veux. J'ai compris à moitié. C'est pas grave. Bon. Un peu plus tôt. 4 h et finir vers 9 h max. Oh, t'es de matin. C'est pas cool ça. Courage. Et n'hésite pas d'aller. Enfin, n'hésite pas à aller te coucher si t'es fatigué hein, quand même, parce qu'en commençant à 4 h, tu vas être mort toi après. Ouais, Muxi s'est réveillé, c'est bien. Allure. On va enlever les alertes de Maillard aussi, tant qu'à faire. Bon, comme ça, je suis tranquille. Hop. Et on remet tout. Au moins, comme ça, s'il y a une notification, je le vois. Je pourrais faire 8 h midi si je veux. Ouais. Mais du coup, si tu fais 4 h, 9 h, tu finis plus tôt. T'es tranquille, t'as ta journée, je suppose. Tu peux te reposer plus facilement, non? Non, la fatigue, ça n'existe pas. Oh bah non, pas du tout, j'en suis la preuve vivante. Hop, Discord. Bon. T'inquiète, j'ai même pas 10 heures de sommeil. En tout cette semaine, mais Julien, mon dieu, tu me fatigues. Bon. Du coup, en attendant que les autres arrivent, si jamais d'autres arrivent. C'est con, parce que vous, pour le moment, vous êtes au courant. Pas rigolo. Bon. Alors, on était parti en investigation. Hey, Ajime, there's something I want to run by you. Okay? Before the blackout occurred, Byakuya was in the dining hall with the rest of us, right? Yeah, that's right. And if Byakuya's dead body was discovered after the blackout, And don't you think he died during the blackout? Well, now that you mention it... Ça te paraissait pas logique, il fallait qu'on te fasse la remarque. Sérieux?
What?
Ok, très bien. But... why was Byakuya's body under a table? Even if the killer tried to hide him, it's not like he would have stayed hidden forever. Isn't it confusing? You're absolutely right. It seems finding out what exactly happened during the blackout is key to solving the mystery. Mais du coup, comme Bia il est mort, je vais pas me niquer je vais moins me niquer la voix à faire les bruitages du coup. Joli t-shirt. Hey. Et oui, du coup, j'ai mis celui où il y a, bon, du coup, mon nom, Mplay. I am the ultimate food kindness, parce qu'au moins on a la référence. Et en dessous, Twitch streamer, au cas où. Et derrière, il y a mon nom et ultimate food kindness. C'est bon, ça va me faire mal. Voilà. C'est le plus simple. J'ai voulu mettre le plus simple pour le moment et parce que de toute façon c'était en rapport avec Dangan. Et puis le reste des surprises se fera au fur et à mesure, je pense. Et puis voilà. On fait comme si on n'était pas au courant. Non, bah non, vous saviez. Faut juste pas spoiler. Bon, et puis du coup, il y a des chances pour que si je suis pas trop fatiguée, je passe sur Assassin's Creed après. Je pense. Il y a moyen. Comme ça, il y aura du sel de nuit. Ce sera sympa. Ok, ça, je l'ai vu. There's no way I'd know. It was so dark during the blackout, I couldn't see a thing.
That's not it.
Although, if seeing was impossible, then there's a possibility someone might have heard something. Bah ouais, mais le truc c'est qu'il avait des... Enfin, il y a des lunettes vision nocturne à côté de lui, chérie. Heard something? Oh, are you talking about her? Oh. Yeah, but she's not there. Alright. I must investigate my classmate's body. Yes, I am the one who has medical knowledge. That's why I need to do it. To do it somehow. It's okay, don't stress out yourself. Don't worry. Before you start, why don't you calm down a bit? You're right, I need to calm down first. I'm careless enough as it is. Est-ce que je... That's pretty obvious from how you felt earlier. I am terribly sorry about that. For showing you something so unsightly. You made me remember it again. Ah bah évidemment. Yes. Forget making a fool of yourself. How in the world did you end up like that? Well, I got startled by the blackout, slipped on the carpet, and once I was struggling to get back up.
How embarrassing!
So embarrassing! Yeah, it is. Please erase it from your memory. Ouais, mais fais attention, quoi. Le fan service, voilà, quoi. Even if you ask me, I won't be able to forget so easily. Ranger de nourriture. Non, mais c'est ça, hein. Sorry. I can't stand it. Truth bullet. Waouh, putain, ils vont trop loin. Ils vont beaucoup trop loin. Les Mahiru. Mahiru, are you alright? Yeah, I'm fine.
What's going on?
Is that what you expected me to say? Because I feel terrible. 1 minute Byakuya is alive and well... And in an instant, something awful suddenly happens. Ouah, j'arrive plus à parler les gars. Ça commence tôt, comme d'habitude. C'est beau les habitudes qui changent pas. Of course I'm not fine.
Why?
And not only that, but whoever killed him is one of us, right? That hasn't been determined yet. It's already been determined. You've already accepted it, haven't you?
This is the worst.
Now we have to find out who the killer is. Find out which friend killed our friend. I don't like it either, but we won't survive if we don't go through with it. It's not just for yourself. We have to do it to protect all of us. If I had only acted calmer during the blackout, Byakuya might still be alive.
This is the worst.
This whole thing would have never happened. Come on, it's not your fault. You can't be thinking that. Stop blaming yourself. Nothing good will come out of it.
Jeez.
Okay. Getting cheered up by a boy isn't like me at all. It's okay.
Got it?
Hey, Hajime, forget about what I just said. Got it? Yeah, that's fine. I got it. Anyway, I won't dwell on it for now. I can't become a burden to everyone. Plus, there might be a clue that only I have access to. Oh, thanks to your pictures. Yeah, that's a good idea. A clue? Hey! Elle vient de piquer la nappe à carreaux de mamie pour faire une cravate. Coucou Cha! Bienvenue! Ça va? Tu me dis quand t'es prêt pour voir la surprise. Hey, Byakuya, everyone come on! I'm gonna take a picture. Alright, say cheese! Oh yeah, the pictures! Un peu fatigué, un peu fatigué. Ça va et toi? Ça va, ça va. Wanna see them? I have the digital camera so I can show them to you right now. Really? Please! Oh, he was already thinking about shitting his pants. Okay, great. Good to know. Let's see, it's this photo. Il est grave loin en plus. And this one. I took these two photos right before the blackout, but...
Huh?
Is something wrong? I didn't realize it until just now, but right before the blackout, Byakuya was standing in a totally different place than where we found him. Yeah. Wasn't his body under that table with the lamp on top of it? The one underneath the monitor? Prior to that, Byakuya was standing along the wall farthest away from that table. You're right, that's pretty far. There's something. Everyone's standing position before the blackout might be a huge clue. Hey, can you approximate everybody's standing position from these photos? Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. it would be hard to understand from the photos alone, so it might be better for me to plot it out. But would that actually provide a clue? I don't know yet, but I feel like it could.
Leave it to me.
Got it. Then leave it to me. That's pretty much the only job I can do anyway. Thank you. Alright, now that's decided.
You better do your best.
J'ai très mal lu, pardon. You better work hard on your investigation too. How much longer are you planning to stand around? Yo, fraté comme toi.
Do you understand?
What's going on? You gotta find out how Byakuya died. Yeah, I know that, thank you. I did the first game. Yeah, I know, but it's good she's all fired up now, but she's a totally different person now than when she was feeling down. Ok, du coup qu'il n'y a plus les dialogues, je te montre la surprise. Tiens, c'est une petite surprise, mais... Tadam! Et c'est con parce que tu vois pas ce qui est écrit. Ha! C'est bête, hein? Et voilà. C'est une partie de la surprise que j'attendais de vous montrer. Et je crois que je vais me mettre un peu mieux. Oh, ouais! Ah, c'est cool. Je prends mes aises, hein? Vous ne m'en voudrez pas. Ah. Oui! En très très gros, il y a... La première ligne, c'est juste mon nom. Et puis en dessous, les trois autres lignes, c'est I am the ultimate food kindness. Et en dessous, il y a écrit Twitch streamer. Voilà, je me suis tapé un petit délire. Et puis voilà. Une partie de la surprise.
Jeez.
Oh, pardon. C'est pas ce que je voulais faire. Yes.
Got it.
Yes. Sorry. Sorry. Fais comme chez toi. Ah bah ouais, là pour le coup, je fais comme chez moi, ouais. Par contre, je suis pas convaincue de rester comme ça bien longtemps parce que la télé est un peu loin quand même. J'ai vite avoir mal aux yeux. Oh, hellhound hearing. Answer my call.
Impossible!
Is this effort futile? Futile? As well. Une question de Dieu. Suju. Ah bah ouais. Non mais attends. Ouais. Non mais je suis obligée à chaque fois que je dis ça. J'ai la référence en tête. Hey, are you still looking for the earring you dropped?
You!
It is not a mere earring. It is a hellhound earring.
Fine.
Long ago, in a faraway land, a beast known as the hellhound was feared by all, even by he who summoned it. Well, this is certainly random. The hellhound tore its way through innumerable battlefields, its fangs glistening with blood. That sounds like a vampire to me. And his drenched, blood-red fur would dry in the howling winds of loneliness. Or a werewolf. I don't know. No idea. Et... Je vais enlever comme ça, j'étais bien. When I finally tamed. English. That diabolic beast. I received an earring to commemorate that event.
Shiver!
The hellhound earring. So that I may never forget the night I battled that fearsome Pomeranian. Okay? I wear that earring at all times. Was that really about fridging Pomeranian? What? What's a Pomeranian? Wait. Attendez, non, parce qu'il faut que je regarde ce que c'est. Si c'est quelque chose. Honoré. Oh, ah, c'est un spitz nain. C'est un chien. Trop mimi. Hey. Ah, c'est un genre de chihuahua mais tout fluffy. Plein de poils. C'est trop mimi. Oh, 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 mon dieu. Non mais vous m'avez perdu, sérieux. Oh, cute. Ok, très bien. Cute. I understand it's important to you, but for now we need to investigate.
I won't let you!
Where is it? Where did it disappear to? Well, I don't know. How should I know? Maybe it fell underneath the floor. Ah, there you have a great idea. Putain, un spitz nain quoi. Il est où le film? The carpet didn't cover the whole floor. It might have fallen through the gaps between the gaps between the exposed floorboards. Il est trop dark, lui, j'avoue. J'aime trop son personnage. La voix qu'ils lui ont donnée. So that's what transpired. Such a clever little bubble. Gundam laughed uproariously. Ah, le fil me dérange. Uproariously as he walked towards the hole and pressed his head against the gaps in the floor and peered beneath the floorboards.
I can see it!
Ah, there it is. I have found it. Truly, that is the Hellhound earring. It seems God exists for my benefit. Or you just have a clever friend. I see, could be it.
Let me ask.
However, how did I recover it? How do I recover it? I cannot fit my arm through this opening. Were I to use a tool, it would probably not reach either. Then maybe you should just give up? Great friend.
What?
Give up what? The world? I meant give up the hearing.
You!
Oh. Have you not yet realized? The world will come to an end if the human race were to lose that earring. Tu pars beaucoup trop loin, chérie, vraiment. You humans are so satisfied with clothing yourselves in layers of false knowledge.
If you flinch, you will die!
But even with all those layers, you still will not survive the winter. Le doubleur n'est pas très connu. Son CV est assez maigre. Ah, mais pourtant j'aime beaucoup les voix comme ça. C'est kiffant les voix graves, bien poussées. Why am I being scolded? Scolded, sorry. Past tense. It was foolish of me to rely on your fools. Fine, I shall do something about it on my own. Well, come on, you could just thank me. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must go save the world. Ouais, t'as raison, vas-y, va. He wants that earring back by any means necessary. His determination is truly inspiring. But it'd be nice if you actually helped me with the investigation. Okay. Now, under this very table, Byakuya was... First, I should investigate the top of the table. Should I? Okay. Though the only thing on top of this table that really catches my eye is the lamp. Yeah, the desk lamp. It looks like an antique lamp and it seems rather heavy. L'ultimate food. Horaire de réfugié, putain, tellement. Eh, ultimate food kindness, please. Doesn't mean a thing, but... That's supposed to be me. The power cord was connected to the outlet, so it would have been useless during the blackout. Other than that, there is something else on the table that really stands out to me, so... On the table? What is it? Tu auras faim dans un futur proche, maîtresse. Je ne pense pas, j'espère pas du moins. J'ai mon café à côté en cas, sur mon bureau. Faut juste qu'il refroidisse, parce que voilà. Qu'il refroidisse. Parce que moi parler France bien là. Now is not the time for me to flinch. I gotta do it. I let out a shout as if to encourage myself and quickly looked beneath the table. Okay. Immediately I noticed an inexplicable la fatigue. An unexplainable smell like rusted iron hanging in the air. Enduring the stinging pain in the back of my eyes, I slowly shifted my gaze toward Byakuya's body. Byakuya Togami, the ultimate affluent progeny, he was the kind of guy who said a lot of hurtful things, but he tried his best to lead everyone. Why did it have to end up like this? The only thing I can do right now, for Byakuya's sake, is to uncover the truth behind his death. Huh? Something's stuck to the back of the table. Is this duct tape? There seems to be paint applied to the non-sticky side of the duct tape. Si je vais me coucher maintenant, je vais me réveiller, ok, je me réveillerai, on va dire, pas avant demain, à la même heure. Ah merde. D'accord, je jouais. C'est bien ça. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Huh? What is this? Looks like binoculars, but why is there a pair of binoculars under the table?
Hey.
Hajime, those aren't binoculars. Huh? Then what are they?
Perhaps.
Those are probably night vision goggles. Night vision goggles? I've seen them at the supermarket on this island. They also stock self-defense kits too. If that's the case, did the killer use this night vision goggle to kill Byakuya during the blackout? Knifey, knife, knife. A bloody knife. Is this the weapon that killed Byakuya? Hold on. How did the killer bring this knife to the dining hall in the first place? Byakuya thoroughly patted down everyone and thoroughly inspected every corner of this old building. And all the confiscated, dangerous items were supposed to be placed in that duralumin case. It's possible they stole this knife from the case? Non. Quand on a vérifié, il manquait un couteau. Il l'avait déjà mis de côté, je pense. Or they hid it somewhere hard to find. Yeah, that's more like it. Also, there's one more thing about this knife that's strange. Le sang, il est rouge dans la version asiate. Et ça, je suis sûre. Non, je pense pas. In the dim light beneath the table, it seems to glow dully. Could this be glowing paint? Ok. Ah, bien fait. Hein. La censure en Europe, elle est énorme sur le jeu. Ouais, mais je sais pas si ça vient de la censure en Europe, parce qu'en général, la censure aux USA, elle est pas mal aussi, hein. Il me semble. Je sais pas. Je suis jamais tombée sur la version japonaise, donc après, je peux pas savoir. The body is collapsed face down under the table. As if he was in the middle of attempting something. It looks like he was... According to the Monokuma file, he was repeatedly stabbed between the throat and abdominal region. Repeatedly stabbed? Would one of us really do something so horrible? Yeah. Is that it? The blood flowing from Byakuya's body formed a huge pool under the table. That's a lot of blood. There's blood splattered everywhere. Even the inner side of the tablecloth is covered in blood. The blood might have splattered all over the place when he got stabbed. Yeah, that's logical. That's logic. Whatever. But there don't seem to be any drag marks leading from the blood pool. Okay. I'm sure I've pretty much investigated what's under the table. Yeah. Despite the fact that it's just me, I think I'm working pretty hard. Even if it's just a little, I'm sure we're getting close to the truth behind Byakuya's death. Okay, can I get out? I can't get out of here yet. There are still other things I must investigate. What, the food? Okay, let's investigate the food. Eesh. There's a lot of tasty looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Such a huge table. There's nothing much out of the ordinary. Okay, how about this one? There are a lot of fancy looking party dishes. In the end, nobody really ate that much. I can't imagine these are related to the incident. Can I get out now? Oh. My bad. Haven't seen it. Didn't see it. Ah, this is the medal case Byakuya had with him. I believe he said it was made of duralumin. The last time I saw it, it was closed, but there are a lot of odd things inside this case. Can't articulate anymore. Like a nightstick and pepper spray. Should have taken the pepper spray with you. What's this? A hard plastic case, but it's just the case. The inside is empty. I wonder what was inside. But the only thing that really catches my attention is the small key. It must be the key to the other duralumin case. That other case was in the office, and all of the collected dangerous items were inside of it. If the key to that duralumin case is right here, then it's unlikely that the murder weapon used to kill Byakuya was taken from that case. Which means the weapons inside the duralumin case aren't related to Byakuya's murder. Even so, I still don't get it. Why did Byakuya have this duralumin case in the first place? A case packed with all this security equipment? Maybe he was being extra cautious just in case. Nah, that can't be right. That's way too overboard. Could he have known something was going to happen beforehand? And because of that, he went to all this trouble to be extra careful. Okay. Ah. Bah moi je veux bien, mais tu veux faire quoi maintenant, chérie? Bon, est-ce qu'entre-temps, elle a eu le temps de faire quelque chose?
Jeez.
This is about everybody's standing position before the blackout. I'm not done yet. Just don't rush me. Okay, okay, it's the same thing that we saw. Okay.
Got it.
Okay, well, I'm done. Aren't I? Yes, yes, I know. Ça y est, je vais partir dans les bâillements, les gars. I don't know. Can't do anything about the carpet. Je kiffe l'heure maintenant. Oh, trop cool. Remote controlled air conditioner. Air conditioner? Could it be? Hey, all of you. Je fais pas ça, c'est bon. Hey, all of you. Why can't you act a little more grown up? Hmm? What was that sound just now? Ah, c'est vite fait. This air conditioner is probably the only machine inside this room. And the air conditioner is remote control. The timer is set to 11:30 p.m. I'm pretty sure that Byakuya's time of death was around the same time. If so, that means that mechanical sound before the blackout it probably came from this air conditioner. My flashes of inspiration aren't as bad as I thought. Okay. Now then, where else should I investigate?
Hajime.
A moment. What is it?
Hey.
When we're finished with the investigation here, would you like to hear what everyone has to say together? Okay, yeah, sure. If I go by myself, some people might not talk to me out of caution. Caution? Why? Well, we've been told that one of us is a killer. It can't be helped if everyone's on edge right now. Okay. But why me? You're easy to talk to, and I feel like you have a scent similar to mine. We both harbor special feelings toward Post-Peak Academy. Isn't that right? Yeah, well, yeah, but... Fine. If we're going together, let's get on with it. There's no time for idle chit-chat.
Thanks.
I'm glad. It will be a great help. Special feelings, huh? Even so, what he said about us being similar, I don't think I agree.
Now then.
I guess for now, we should search the inside of this old building and listen to what the others have to say. Not just the dining hall, I think we should consider this whole building the scene of the crime. After all, the blackout that took place at the time would have happened throughout this entire building. Yeah, you're right. Hey, Bookie.
I see.
Wow, mon Dieu, la force. Apparently a great man once said investigations should be done on foot.
Yes!
So, that's why I'm also using my feet. I'm just walking around for no particular reason. Okay, so you're not helping at all, are you? Well, if there is no reason, then there is no meaning. Yeah.
Hey,
Hajime, I just realized something. Could she, by any chance, know what happened during the blackout? Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Are you serious?
How'd you know? So you did hear us, even though Hajime and I were talking pretty softly just now. Not only do I have a perfect face, style, and personality, but I also have perfect ears. Okay. I see. If your hearing is so good, maybe you heard what actually happened during the blackout.
hey,
When the blackout happens, you could hear everybody's voice throughout the dining hall, right? We couldn't tell, but you would have been able to make out who's who, right? Le melon de cette classe, j'avoue, franchement, ils ont un bon petit niveau. Just leave it to me. Non, elle parle à la troisième personne. Just leave it to Ibuki. It'll be easy as fried rice with gravy. Huh? La 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 la. I'll heartily eat it for breakfast. Okay?
I see.
Oh, you mean like it will be easy as pie, except eating fried rice with gravy breakfast is kind of heavy. Any fried rice that isn't fried rice with gravy is so wrong. She should make a metaphor with a more common type of fried rice, like egg fried rice or lettuce fried rice. Anyway, can you tell us what you heard?
I got it!
Leave it to me. I'm gonna take a bite out of ya.
Yep.
Okay. If you tell us, I'll let you bite Hajime later. Hey, come on. No. Stop it. What if she takes you seriously?
Aww.
Let's see. The first person who raised their voice during the blackout was... That's right. It was Mahiri.
It's a blackout!
Next was Kazuichi's voice, and then the next voice was mine.
Hey, I can't see anything.
It's pitch black! My future is pitch black!
What a nice remark I made. It's to the point, and has its own unique charm. Just continue. And there were more voices, one after the other.
Everyone, calm down! We gotta stay calm in a situation like this! Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is... Ow!
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
Putain, Canaille, ça
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Yeah, well, at least you tried. Thank you. Alrighties, that's pretty much it. Aren't I awesome? Praise me, give me lots of praise. I've heard you the first time. Seriously, don't get any closer. Hey, Nagito, say something to her. Hey, did something happen? No, I was just thinking about what Byakuya said during the blackout. La connaissez, mais elle mange malgré le chaos, la fin du monde. T'es pas cool, chat. C'est pas sympa. What Byakuya said?
Hey,
Why did he say something like that? Putain, ça fait 2 fois que je manque de faire tomber ma manette. Rather, why was he able to say that? What the hell? What's going on here? And this is... What do you mean? About that, why don't we discuss it after we've investigated a little bit more? For now, I can't really say anything for certain. Well, it's not like I really care.
Yep.
Anyway, don't you think Ibuki's account just now is an important clue that will lead us to the truth?
Yahoo!
Then breaks me, let me bite ya. Ouch! Why are you really biting me? Okay. Pause. Comment il va, bébé? Ok, bébé il va bien. Nagito ils sont... Ah ouais, c'est bizarre aussi. Mais non, enfin. Il vient de se faire mordre le petit. Mais c'est quoi ça là? Closed. Why is it closed? Ah, c'est bien. C'était trop tentant. Bah tiens. Ça m'étonne pas.
There is something I want to ask you.
What is it?
It is strange, no?
It appears that only that wall is a different color and material. What is that?
Perhaps.
Oh, it's probably a fire door. Fire door? You've never seen one before? It's a door that shuts to keep fire from spreading by containing it. If that happens, you can run away, right? Yeah, except if you're trapped behind it.
Wow!
I see. It is like a barrier, just like lining up plastic bottles around the house. That's only done to keep cats from getting in. Is it? You don't... You know about keeping cats from getting inside, but you don't know how about fire doors?
I am ashamed!
Truly, I am culturally ignorant. I am ashamed of myself. Okay. Fine. How about it, then? There's 2 of them. Tu t'es téléporté là, toi? Bah tiens, juste pour la peine. Est-ce que c'est ouvert maintenant? Non, toujours pas. Someone appears to be inside, since it's a unisex bathroom. I don't know who's actually in there. Oh.
Hey!
Is someone in there? We knocked on the door and tried calling out to whoever was on the other side, but there's no response. This is going nowhere. I guess we should give up for now and check on it later. Yeah, you're right. Okay. How about the office? J'essaie de rester droite, j'ai mal au dos.
Hajime.
Cool. The old building's circuit breaker should be inside this office. Circuit breaker, huh? It might be related to the blackout. So, it's better if we check out the circuit breaker first. Yeah, but I want to talk with Pepper first, too. I can already tell. You doubt me, correct? Huh? However, it does not surprise me. An unexpected blackout occurred, and during that time, Byakuya was killed.
Anyway.
The circuit breaker is in this office, naturally. I look suspicious since I was supposed to be here.
Wait!
Supposed to be here? Does that mean... That's exactly what I thought. Well done.
I see.
So I was right, you weren't in the office. But why? Weren't you supposed to guard the circuit breaker and the derailment case with all the weapons in it?
Huh?
So where'd you run off to on your own?
Well,
That is... Come on, say it! Say that you were in the toilets, it's alright. Pico suddenly dropped to one knee and started groaning on the spot. Hey, what happened? I'm just not feeling too well, I apologize, but... excuse me.
What the heck?
Excuse me? What was that?
Hey.
Pico, it appears the bathroom inside this old building is currently occupied, sir. I recommend either the hotel lobby or your cottage. Huh? Oh. It seems like it will be a tough bath. Okay, what a good comment. With cold sweat dripping from her forehead, Pico wobbled out of the office. What happened to her? It's kinda hard for me to say it myself. I already feel bad enough with Pico as it is. Huh? What does that mean?
Huh?
I mean, is it cool? She didn't like run away or something?
That's right!
Because if she ran away, she's obviously the killer. I'm almost positive. Oh, is that really what it is?
Maybe...
J'ai vu un petit monokuma. Hey, isn't Pekka the killer? What do you think though?
I mean...
Well, she wandered off somewhere, even though she was supposed to be in the office. When we were looking for Jackie after the blackout, I went to the office right away, but... Bien joué, Chapeauton niveau 11. When I got here, she was gone.
Well...
I shouldn't say this too loudly, or else Miss Sonia will yell at me. Pico's probably the one who tripped the circuit breaker and used the blackout to her advantage to kill Byakuya.
Hey!
And don't you think she looks kind of ruthless too? Like an assassin, right? Bon, je vais vous laisser pour stream. Ça marche, Green. Merci d'être passé. Passe une bonne soirée. Bisous. Well, it's not like you look any better. Okay. This derailment case. It should contain all the dangerous items Byakuya collected.
Hey!
Maybe we should check inside, just to be safe. But it's locked.
Yep.
Byakuya had the key to this particular derailment case with him. Check it out. I brought it with me, so there is no need to worry. Hey, is it okay to take that key without permission?
Now.
It's forbidden to tamper with the crime scene. But if we don't, we can't check inside this case, right? So I should open it. This guy, he doesn't feel any remorse.
See?
It's open. Forks, kitchen knives, iron skewers, and various tools are crammed inside. How did it fit that, spikes? Barbecue spikes. But it's not possible that the killer took anything from here, because the key to this case was inside the case Byakuya had with him. I guess you're right about that. Hello! Ah, come on.
I've been found!
Yes, you've been found! Is this the desk the staff used to for busy work? There's nothing in particular that catches my eye. Okay. This remote control is for the office's air conditioner. Oh! The timer here is set to 11:30 p.m. Wasn't the timer for the air conditioner in the dining hall also set for that time? It can't be a coincidence, right? That must be this old building's circuit breaker. The blackout probably happened because of this.
I see.
It doesn't look like someone did anything to it. Nothing else looks suspicious either. The circuit breaker is pretty high up. Even if you use a step ladder, you won't reach it. Yeah, I totally agree. That's why it's so mysterious. Well, during the blackout, I was panicking so bad I forgot about that, but you're right. Even with a step ladder, there's no way you'd be able to reach that circuit breaker. Which means someone must have reset the breaker after the blackout. But who?
Ta-da! I did it!
Whoa!
It's here.
Actually,
You idiots had no idea what to do about the blackout, so I'm the one who reset the circuit breaker.
by the way,
I'm not the one who tripped the breaker. The killer did that, of course. But how did someone as small as you reset the breaker?
hey,
Well, firstly, my eyes work real good at night, so I have no trouble seeing in the dark. And if you want to know how I reached the circuit breaker, my body stretches. You know, I'm very elastic.
I won't be fooled.
Liar.
it's true.
I'm serious. Wanna see? Wanna see a version of Monokuma with his body all stretched out? It's gross. It's grotesque. No thanks. Just imagining it makes me want to puke. Oh really? Such a shame.
So cool.
Still, don't you think Monokuma's such a nice guy? In a popularity contest, take the first place.
I see.
What the hell? So he's the one who reset the breaker. Well, in that case, I'm convinced there's no way we'd be able to reach that. If that's the case, how did the killer trip the circuit breaker? If they didn't trip it or set it to be tripped,
Now then.
fantastic, 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 elastic, elastic, elastic. Wow. C'est vieux ça aussi, dis donc. We should get going now. Okay. Let's go to the kitchen now. Or wait, no. Is there anything here? Okay, there isn't. Oh! It was opened. Okay, I can't remember if it was open or not. How come Byakuya was able to say something like that in the darkness? Like, what the hell? What's going on here? Or, this is... It makes me wonder. Let's go and see. Where's the storage? Wait. Where's the kitchen then? I forgot. Where is the kitchen? The storage room is really dusty and dark.
Well,
My hands were full cleaning the dining hall, so I couldn't even touch this room. It even has cobwebs. There's no way I could stay in here for a long time. Okay. Is there anything new? Looks like they were recently turned on, but why are there 3 irons on this ironing board? Just as I thought, your eyes don't miss a thing. When I was looking for Byakuya after the blackout, I also found these irons, but when I found them, all 3 of them were turned on. Turned on?
Yep.
It'd be bad if another blackout happened, so I turned them off. But doesn't this feel kind of sinister? Sinister.
Perhaps?
Is this a tablecloth? Tablecloth? Wait, huh? Hold on, there's something on it. Is this a blood stain? What?
Huh?
I didn't remember all these details. Blood stain? Come here, take a closer look.
What?
It's too dark, I can't really see that clearly. There's no mistaking it. This is clearly a blood stain. Which means this tablecloth is connected to Byakuya's murder, right?
Well...
If that tablecloth has blood stain on it, then it's a possibility. Seriously, it is a blood stain. Okay. There's an awful lot of boxes. We don't have time to go through each and every one of them. I guess I should leave them alone.
Yep.
A wise decision.
Hajime.
How much longer are you gonna stay in this dark place? You're just wasting your time. Okay, just wanted to make sure. Let's move on and investigate other places already. Huh? Oh, I get it. You're right. Okay, let's go. To the kitchen, if I find it. Where is it? I forgot. But oh, it's right here. Thought I went into this one. Okay, so. Teru. Hey, were you in the kitchen during the blackout, Territory? That blackout totally startled me. At first, I thought it was just in the kitchen. But when I finally managed to get out of the kitchen, the hallway was pitch black too. And then I heard everybody's voices. So I fumbled along the wall and tried to feel my way to the dining hall. But that place was pitch black too. It was like pitch black everywhere. Putain, je préfère vraiment lui donner ça que lui faire sa voix, lui. Couldn't you have used that kitchen stove as a light?
No.
Ah, that's impossible. This gas stove needs electricity to work. So it was directly affected by the blackout. I see, then I guess it's not possible. Since you work with fire in the kitchen, I figured you'd be able to use it as a light source or something, but I guess it's not that easy. Ooh, pardon. Yeah, okay, that's the same thing. Isn't it amazing? That meat is so big. Even I was shocked.
Well, guess that's about it.
It's a dish fit for a tropical island. I'd never be able to get meat like this. in Aoyama or Azabu, sorry. I'd never be able to get meat like this in my hometown, much less Aoyama or Azabu. I get it, you don't have to repeat yourself, but it's so big. Where did you get it? I asked Nekomaru. Apparently he killed the cow at the ranch with his bare hands and brought it over. What? His bare hands? Wait, what? He killed a cow? But why? That's a little hard to believe, but it doesn't seem completely impossible either. Those hands of his, they look like they specialize in punching things. I wouldn't want to get punched by those hands. Seriously, Nekomaru's so wild. He's totally right at home, in a country setting. I'm so jealous. My hometown is near Aoyama and Azabu, so wild country things like that, they sleep my mind a lot, you know.
Man.
Well, I guess this meat has gone to waste since this awfulness happened right when the party started. The only ones who ate any food were Akane and Peko, who took some potion for herself.
Eh?
Don't say that. After I worked so hard to cook the world's most refined party dishes, only 2 people actually tasted them.
To tell you the truth.
Well, it's not like I actually believe it, but if there really is a killer out there, I would probably never be able to forgive that killer. He's scary when he's mad. Okay. Hey, Nagito, do you think that's it?
Hey.
Since we've come all this way, let's investigate this area just to check for the heck of it, okay? Azabu et Aoyama sont donc des quartiers de Tokyo. D'accord. Merci, sir. There's a chance there might be some sort of clue here. Byakuya must have confiscated all of the dangerous items on the kitchen's equipment list. Well, just from reading through this list, it looks like the knife next to Byakuya's body didn't come from the kitchen. It appears to have been brought from outside. From outside? And how did the killer get past Byakuya's body check?
That's weird.
Strange, isn't it? I mean, he didn't even go easy on the girls when he was performing the pat-downs. If that's the case, they probably brought the knife in advance and hid it somewhere.
Hey.
Still, it's surprising how much equipment this kitchen has. There are iron plates for barbecuing and even a portable stove for cooking hot spots. C'est le moment wiki Google de chat. Yes. But this is all stuff that doesn't pertain to the murder. So I guess it doesn't really matter. I agree. Okay. I guess I'm pretty much finished investigating the kitchen for now. Nagito, let's get going.
You're right.
Yeah, sure thing. Then where should we go now?
Yep.
Okay, it looks like you've pretty much finished looking around the whole building.
Hey.
So how about we check out Byakuya's cottage? Byakuya's cottage?
Yep.
There might be clues there, so I thought it'd be good to check it out just in case. But I was scared I might encounter some danger if I went there by myself. Well, I don't really mind going there together, but aren't you worrying about the possibility that I might be that danger?
Hey.
You mean, am I worried about you being the killer? To be honest, I don't think you're the killer. In fact, I can't even imagine it. It's like, instead of living with doubt in others, it's so much better to die believing in others. Okay. Not sure about that, but okay. Don't talk like that. We're doing this so we can leave, you know?
I see.
As I thought. You sure are strong. You're definitely the chosen one. Chosen by Host Academy. Okay.
Alright!
Then let's get going to Byakuya's cottage. Yeah? I don't know why, but every time we talk, I don't really know how I'm supposed to react. The moment I left the old building, there was a strange scene unfolding before me.
Hey, what are you doing?
What am I doing, you say? Ha! Now that is truly a foolish question.
Is it?
We're just checking to see if we can get under the floor from here.
That's clever. That's my girl. Good.
Under the floor? Why?
Who said it was futile? Who decided it was impossible?
Not me.
How did you know I cannot recover my earring?
Oh, that's why.
If it is possible to get under the floor, it'll change our understanding of the murder, I think.
Yeah, it will.
So I thought it was important to check it.
I see.
Under the floor, huh? I never considered thinking of it like that. What do you mean?
See?
Come on, think about it.
Hey,
The carpet I led didn't reach the table where we found Byakuya's body, right? And the dining hall floor had huge gaps between the floorboards. Then, is it possible that the killer killed Byakuya by stabbing him from beneath the floor?
Yep.
That's what I thought. So, I'm trying to see if we can get under it from here. Oh. I guess it's not possible to get under the floor from outside. The building is surrounded by firm fences, so there's no way to sneak under the floor from here.
but...
Even so, I couldn't find a way to get under the floor from inside the building either. There still are 2 doors we can't open. Do you think there's a possibility that there's a hidden hole somewhere?
Well...
Nah, that's not possible. Are you sure? At any rate, it seems you can't get under the floor from outside the building. That's a relief. Relief? Why? Because if you could get under the floor from the outside, there'd only be one logical suspect. The only person who didn't come to the party and also doesn't have an alibi. Alright, Fuyuhiko.
So...
I suspected him too. That's why I was checking to see if it's possible to get under the floor from outside.
well?
Speaking of which, not long after I began guarding the entrance, Fuyuhiko came here. Oh, he did.
Huh?
What happened, Fuyuhiko?
Huh?
Oh, hey. What are you doing here, all alone, at a place like this?
Yep.
I'm studying guard, so Monokuma doesn't come inside.
Huh.
How diligent of you.
Hey.
You're not coming to the party?
What are you saying?
Hell no. Not even if you paid me. Parties are stupid. They make me want to puke. You want to come to the party, right? Isn't that why you came here?
You...
Of course not. I was just going for a damn walk. What? Do I have to report to you every time I want to go for a fucking walk?
That's wrong.
No, it's not like that, but... Then leave me alone. Okay? And then he just left. so that happened, but why did he come here?
See?
He probably wants to be a part of the group, but he can't be honest about it. He believes he's different from everyone else, that's why he's always alone.
Hey, hey.
He's like the main character of an RPG. Have you played this before? When did we start talking about video games?
I see.
Even though we don't really know what he's thinking, I don't think we have any reason to doubt him.
I'm glad.
That's a relief. I'm glad. You keep saying you're glad, but we have no idea who the killer is. Well, I guess for now we should stick to the plan and head over to Byakuya's cottage.
Aha!
As long as the probability is greater than 0, that will suffice.
I have not unleashed.
It seems he has no intention of investigating. Yeah, not really worried about his life, huh? Okay then. Hello. What the hell? Didn't I tell you to leave me alone? That's not happening. Did you hear Monokuma's announcement? Of course I did. Apparently Byakuya's the one who got killed. So what? What did you say? Do you think I'm the killer? Think whatever you want. I'm used to being mistrusted. That's not why I'm... Whatever. Just tell me what you were doing while everyone else was at the party.
Huh?
Checking my alibi, huh? Well, I don't have one. I was just chilling in my cottage all by myself during that time. The whole time? Because Chiaki said she saw you in front of the old building.
Shut up!
Nosy bitch.
Jeez.
It's true I went for a little walk, and then just by chance I ended up passing by the old building. Were you really going for a walk? Don't tell me you were actually trying to join the party.
Don't fuck with me!
Why the hell would I do that? It's a coincidence. A coincidence. Alright, I got it. Dumbass. Ah, dumbass. That suits you so well. Oh, well. I know. To his cottage. Where is he there? He was right next to me? I forgot about that. Okay, well, let's go. What's up?
Hey.
I guess we need to ask him for help. And soon Nagito took a deep breath.
Hey!
Monokuma!
Did you call me?
Nagito, when did you train Monokuma?
Hey.
Hey, Monokuma, I was wondering if you can do us a favor. There's something we want to investigate.
What's this?
Hey! Look! Oh, okay, that's fine. Hey, who are you talking to? That's just my after image. When I get serious, my after image is unleashed.
What?
I can even play soccer by myself, as long as I have this clonic technique. Though, it'd be boring to play alone. I don't have time for this. Just hurry up and open Byakuya's cottage already.
Well...
This is for the class trial. It's something we really need. For the class trial?
This is troubling.
If it's for the class trial, there's no way I can refuse. Well then, there's only one spell that can open these doors.
Babaloosh!
Babaloosh.
I'll leave the rest to you.
See? I've unlocked the door. Now you can investigate to your heart's content. Oh putain, j'ai chaud. Why does it open with a magic spell?
Jeez.
It's probably powered by electricity. At any rate, that performance was a waste of time. I see. I guess we should go inside then.
You're right.
Yeah, I guess you're right. Ok. Pause bouteille d'eau, les gars. Il fait toujours chaud chez toi. Alors je t'explique, Tcha, je suis dans un petit 9 mètres carrés avec les lumières d'allumées, la télé d'allumée et la PS4 d'allumée qui chauffe. Donc ouais, j'ai chaud là. Je commence à avoir chaud. Allez, j'ai la fenêtre fermée hein. Looks like the room's interior design isn't that different than mine. 9 mètres carrés, ah ouais, eh ouais, pardon. Normalement c'est un 10 mètres carrés. Mais c'est bien avancé, je suis bien là. There's not much to worry about here. Oh, he has so many books! I want these books! The shower room is beyond here. Well organized and there's nothing suspicious about it. Nothing here really looks like a clue. Okay, how about his bed? Maybe his bed. Nothing about it really catches my eye. Okay. The window is... Oh, hello, you! It's all you.
No.
Yes. Okay. Okay. Silence. Nothing. What you doing? Byakuya will never return to this room again. That's it? Oh. I'm an idiot. I'm a real idiot. To Byakuya Togami. There's an envelope on the table. It is a letter someone sent to Byakuya?
That's weird.
There's no sender. That looks pretty suspicious.
Hajime.
You should check what's inside. Why? Are you afraid that something might come out of it? Yeah, alright. Let's see. Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. Huh? Be careful, the first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone. This is...
Is
this a crime warning? No. If it says be careful, it's probably a threatening letter. Regardless, who would send something like this? Maybe...
Hey.
This is why Byakuya suddenly decided to throw a party. Huh? The first kill will happen tonight. Because someone made this threat to Byakuya, he gathered everyone in one area and was extremely cautious about all the dangerous items. He was trying to create a scenario in which everyone could monitor each other. He thought if he did that, nobody would be able to kill anyone. So, he believed this crazy letter?
But...
He couldn't ignore the possibility of this happening, even if it was just a worst case scenario.
Hey.
Remember what Byakuya kept saying? How he wouldn't let anyone become a victim? He couldn't overlook that slim possibility just to keep his promise. Then, why did he keep it a secret? If he had just told us...
Nope.
He probably couldn't. he probably thought that was also a worst case scenario. What do you mean? If everyone knew what was in this letter, whether it's a lie or not, everyone would have likely begun to doubt each other, basically. And at that point, there'd be no turning back. Yeah, it would have been so fucked up. So Byakuya tried to do something about this all by himself, without telling anyone?
Yep.
His strong sense of responsibility is the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, whoever sent Byakuya this letter also killed him. Is that what you're saying?
Sorry.
No, this could be a prank. It might have nothing to do with Byakuya's death at all. What was that? He suddenly became really quiet. I see. He doesn't want to believe one of us could be a killer. Still, we've come all the way here and it's the only thing I can think of. The person who wrote this letter murdered Byakuya. Il a voulu tuer gérer seul donc, mais ça n'a pas marché, c'est ça. Dans un sens, il a tenu sa promesse puisque il a laissé personne mourir. Parce que c'est lui qui est mort. Pour le coup, si tu joues avec les mots. If that's the case, that person completely predicted how Byakuya would react once he received it, right? They planned to manipulate Byakuya and killed him right before our eyes, in that old building. Pardon, je vous ai fait mal aux oreilles. Damn it, who the hell would do that? Okay.
Hey.
Hajime, there's probably not much time left until the class trial starts. Probably. Which reminds me, you asked my hero for a favor earlier, right? Yeah, I wanted her to find out where everybody was standing just before the blackout. She's probably finished by now. You're coming with me, right?
Sorry.
That's all you. Huh? I need some time alone. I'd like some time to collect my thoughts. I see. I understand. C'est louche tout ça.
Hey.
D'accord. Also, if you're going back to the old building, you should hear what Mikan has to say as well. I think the result of her autopsy should be ready by now.
Bye now.
I'll see you there. Okay, see ya. He was pretty pale. I wonder if he's okay. But now is not the time for me to worry about Nagita. There isn't much time left. I better hurry over to the old building. C'est pas comme si t'étais super loin. Bah, juste pas. Ah merde, c'est dans l'autre sens. Did you poop? No, you didn't poop. Ok. Oh, y'a mon ami. Mon ami, j'arrive. Bébé. Coucou. Too cruel. This is just too cruel. Oh yeah, I might as well ask her about the old building's windows. Hey, do you have a sec? I want to ask you something. I don't wanna help you guys mistrust your friend. What the hell? It's not like we're doing this because we want to. No. Now's not the time to fight about stuff like that. More importantly, do you know why the old building's windows are covered by iron plates? Iron plates? I covered them up, so nobody makes the mistake of going inside, since it's dangerous because of the renovation. I see, the renovation. So that's why you covered them up. Yeah, that's what she just said. Because it's dangerous to go inside. Danger isn't supposed to exist in this island. This isn't how it was supposed to be. But, why did it get like this? It's cruel. Too cruel. Just because it's cruel doesn't mean you can just keep crying like that. Crying won't solve anything. Yeah, just let her. We have to do this no matter what. Damn it. Oh, come on, crying is not a bad thing. If you're not okay with this, just think about it. Are you happy because you just take your shit? What the hell was that loud voice just now? It was Nekomari, of course. Seems to be open. Yeah, but I don't really need to go right now. There is really no need for me to go inside, okay? Nekomari took his shit.
Huh?
I feel so lighthearted right now. I, Nekomari Nidai, have been reborn. I have no intention of losing anymore. Losing to who?
Oh!
I won't lose to anyone, not even to my past self. That sounds cool and all, but what are you even talking about?
Shit!
Thanks for saying it out loud for me. Really? What? I don't know how. I don't know who was behind it, but someone tried to make a shit bastard out of me. Some scoundrel was occupying the bathroom before the party was about to start. Now that you mention it, you said something like that shortly after the party started. I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
Sheesh!
However, if you think I'd be angered by something like that, you've all underestimated my nerve and patience.
Oh!
Do all and achieve all with one's presence of mind. That is the goal of a true leader. In other words, a leader must never falter in any situation, but always have the presence of one's mind. He says that, but I'm pretty sure he was shaken up by that whole ordeal. Oh well, best not to go into it. Yeah. Anyway, so you're saying the bathroom door was shut from before the party started to after the blackout.
So what I mean is...
And the bathroom was finally unoccupied after Bianca's body was found. That's about how long that lasted. What he said sounds stupid and irrelevant, but I should remember it just in case. Yeah. But I'm curious, I want to see what's in there, what it looks like. Let me go inside. Okay. There are 2 rooms closed. Am I here? Hey! You're here. Where the hell did you wander off to? I wasn't wandering. I was investigating as much as I could. I see. Well, if you weren't slacking off, then I guess it's fine. So, did you find anything? Yeah, sorta. You don't sound too sure. Hey! Well, just take a look at this. Just as you told me, using the 2 photos I took before the blackout. I tried to pinpoint where everyone was standing. When I did, this diagram was the result. Oh, okay. Oh, both of the doors are to this room as well. Okay. Alright. Check if vehicle position unknown. Camera, all windows are covered. AC, okay. There is a second AC in the office room. Kitchen territory. Nagito, Hiyoko, Ibuki, Gundam, Mahiru, Kazuchi, the relevant case, Byakuya, Akane, Nekomaru, and Hajime. Okay, office room picker. Okay. So this is everyone's standing position before the blackout. Everyone's pretty much in the dining hall. I've made this diagram for analyzing those photos, so I'm pretty sure it's accurate. Just as I thought, Byakuya was standing a far distant from that table. It's impossible, there's no way he'd be able to move that far during the blackout. Tu es là maintenant, c'est trop ça. Huh? What's this line extending from the table where Byakuya was killed? It's the desk lamp. I drew the power cord for it, just in case. The power cord? For the desk lamp? Is that cord... If that cord is extending from the table where Byakuya was killed, that means... Hey! So, did you find something? It's not clear to me yet, but... I guess you're right. I didn't really understand it myself when I was drawing it. I have a feeling that it's either a potential clue or just a waste of labor. No, it wasn't a waste at all.
Huh?
It's not clear to me yet, but there's no mistake that a clue is hidden there. An extremely important clue. Okay, what about you, Mika?
If you'd like, I can tell you... pause.
Voilà. Fallait que ça craque.
If you'd like, I can tell you a little bit of what I want to say.
Did you find out anything?
I tried, within reason, to perform an autopsy on Byakuya's body. Well... And I discovered that there were several puncture wounds around Byakuya's chest and abdominal region. The deep wounds, deep enough to reach his lungs and internal organs.
Waouh, c'est chaud. J'ai une petite idée, pas surtout mais quelques trucs. Ah ah, garde-les au chaud alors.
It can be assumed that a very thin, sharp object around 5 mm in diameter was used to stab him over and over again, which is what I believe.
Hey, are you okay?
I'm sorry. Talking about it made me sad.
No need to push yourself. I mostly got the gist of what you wanted to say.
I'm sorry.
Still, around 5 mm in diameter? Well, isn't that pretty thin? That's as thin as an ice pick or an owl.
Alrighty, guys! It's finally time! That's right! It's time for the long-awaited class trial! Now then, I shall tell you all the meeting place. At the central island of Jabberwock Island, there is a mountain with my adorable face carved into it. That, my friends, is Monokuma Rock. Once you're there, please proceed to the underground by taking the elevator located at the secret entrance. I'll see you soon!
Je me suis beaucoup trop amusée, c'est pas cool.
Don't fall. Okay.
A mountain with a carving of Monokuma's face at the central island? Vous remarquerez que je pense beaucoup à mon bébé. Bébé. Bébé mon ami. Alors. I guess it's supposed to be in the part, right? Let's check. Pulled us together at a place called Monokuma Rock. I have a feeling there was a rocky mountainous place over there. Ah, c'est de l'autre côté. Bon, tant pis, on va faire le tour dans ce sens-là. La flemme. Oh, j'avais pas vu qu'il y avait un phare au fond. Putain. Quand la lumière, elle tombe très vite, hein. That's here. Ah, j'ai fait tout le tour, les gars. Ah, wow, on se calme.
Huh? Are you kidding me?
What the heck is that mountain? When did that gate get here?
J'arrive pas. Never mind that. How did they even make a mountain shaped like Monokuma?
No way. That story might be true after all. Gotcha. There might be an enormous organization involved in all this. You mean what Byakuya said before, right? You are right. Byakuya, we still needed his knowledge. I still can't believe he's dead. What happened to Gundam and Fuyuhiko? Now that you mention it, it appears they aren't here yet. I got it! I know! They probably ran away!
Et t'étais où, toi? C'est vrai, tu ne souffres pas trop. T'es toute rouge. Alors. Je suis rouge très facilement, donc on s'inquiète pas. Et en plus, avec la chaleur plus la lumière, c'est normal. Tout va bien.
No way!
Oh, hell no! There's no way I'd let them escape, you know? Look, I dragged this one back over here.
Don't fuck with me!
I'm telling you, let me go!
Hey! Come on now!
Hey now, if you keep acting violent, I might just eat you up.
Hey! Hey, Fuyuhiko, what were you doing all this time? Ah, c'est normal. C'est normal, c'est que c'est compréhensible. Voilà. Je me suis bien encore en train de mourir. Nothing. I wasn't really doing anything. I was just chilling in my room and when I suddenly heard that fat bastard got killed. Who the fuck cares about that anyway?
You.
How can you say something so irresponsible?
Do you understand?
We've been doing our best to investigate this murder, even though we don't want to, just to survive.
Wait!
My hero, that's enough. You too, Fuyuhiko. Dumbass. I guess we're waiting for Gundam?
What happened, sinner?
I am right here.
Now then, let us begin!
Ah, il a retrouvé sa bouteille. Remember this well. The main character arrives when he intends to. Ah.
Hey.
It seems like you noticed it too. If I did, then I'm right.
Well now.
Alright now. Now that's everyone all together. It's like the secret entrance to the trial field. Wait! Please wait a second.
What's this?
My, mon ami. Just what are you doing here? Nobody asked for you. Do you actually want to join in?
You masochistic mascot!
Do you want to taste how powerless you are at the class trial? You're an even bigger masochist than I thought.
Special bleeding service!
Oh well, I am a big brother who dotes on his little sister. I shall allow your special participation.
See ya later!
I'll go on ahead and wait for you guys, so hurry over.
Huh?
He told us to come, but how do we get there? I don't see any doors or vehicles.
What's going on?
He mentioned something about secret entrance, was it? Secret entrance? My nanny! That's it? Okay. Okay. What the? Something's shaking. This is dangerous. Everyone please get down. Oh damn. Something came out. Oh mon dieu.
No way.
Could it be? Is he telling us to enter it?
What?
Such a suspicious aura. Even Crimson Steel Elephant Magazine is trembling with fear.
No! That's so totally suspicious.
Hey!
Forgive me, seriously, just forgive me already.
Hey, why don't we just stop here? I mean, none of this is real anyway. Like, not even remotely.
No way!
There's no way. There's just no way we'll find the killer.
Stupid! Complaining won't get us anywhere. If you're really a man, then man up for God's sake. We've come this far. We have no choice but to keep moving forwards. You're right. There's nowhere for us to run. We need to do it. If that's everyone's decision, I'll just follow you guys.
Yep.
If this were a video game, it'd have a very high difficulty level. Let's do our best to clear the game. Boom! The fourth wall. Shaking with fear and nervousness, I hesitantly lifted my feet and stepped onto the escalator. I won't think anymore. If I think, I'll run away. All I could do was stare upward intensely as the escalator carried me. Oof. And when each of us entered Monokuma Rock, there's still an elevator. Oh, cute. Cool. Start with a C. It's the same thing. My poor brain right now. This is an elevator. I see. This entire rock is an elevator. Once again, Monokuma is doing what he pleases. However, if he's gone this far and made something like this, I don't think he's playing around. Even so, we're going pretty deep. Je trouve tout cute. Et non mais les indices, tout ça, je pouvais dire cool et puis non. Mon cerveau m'a dit non. I heard an unnerving chattering sound inside my head. I soon realized it was the sound of my teeth. All I could do was purse my lips tightly so everyone else couldn't hear it. There we were, listening to unpleasant roars as the elevator plunged deeper and deeper into the earth.
Ding!
Some time passed before the elevator finally finished descending. And then the elevator door slowly opened. Oh!
Welcome!
This is the class trial field. How do you like it? It's a special place that will decide your fates.
Why, you...
What the hell is he thinking? Locking us in a shitty looking place like this?
Don't fuck with me!
Are you fucking crazy? Don't mess with me, asshole. Complain all you like. I'm used to it by now.
Donc c'est bien après le premier. En fait, quand on voit trop souvent un personnage, c'est parce que c'est un perso important ou c'est un moment. Ou c'est son moment. Bah... Ouais, hein.
Come on. You're wasting your time and energy. Hurry up and take your seats where your names are written.
It looks like everyone knows, even if we try to resist. It won't change a thing. Just as Monica ordered, we walked towards the seats we had been assigned. From this point on, we need to find out who killed Byakuya. I was about to say for the clearance. The ultimate affluent progeny, Byakuya Tagami. He was overly critical, arrogant, and condescending. But he also had a strong sense of responsibility. As we were panicking, he accepted his role as leader and tried his very best to keep us together. A guy like him got murdered. The person who did it is one of us. I can't believe it. There's no way I can believe it. But if it's really true, we need to find out by any means possible. Bien on commençait à le voir trop souvent, par exemple. Je pouvais le voir sur lui. Je pouvais le voir.
Il me fait attaquer.
Non mais... Quelle idée!
Mais je vais attaquer par un moucheron.
Because that's our only option. There is no way for us to survive unless we sacrifice the killer. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun. Oh yes! I don't have any skills. What are you doing? Ok. J'ai un moucheron qui est passé devant ma télé en tournant comme ça super vite. Ok. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on a? Zéro skill, bonne chance. T'as vu? Mannequin affaire. Knife, bloodstain under the table, gasps in floorboard, AC timer, night vision goggles, embarrassing pose, Jerome case, Ibuki's account, irons in storage room tablecloth, territory's account, Party dishes, fire door, kitchen equipment list. Check his account. Murder threats. Cats reach his account. Weekends attack. See results. And then can his account. Okay. Okay, I guess let's get started. Angeles musique sont exactes. Exactement. Allez. Je suis chaude.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial, you will present your arguments for who the killer is and vote for who done it. If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will earn the right to leave this island.
Such a cruel rule!
Oh, elle est attachée, bichette.
Before we begin, I'd like to confirm one thing. Is there really a killer among us?
Most definitely. There's no doubt that the blackened is lurking among you. Such a sad state of affairs, isn't it? By the way, this class trial is gonna be 100% fair, so there's no need to worry. I'm the type who hates favoritism and prejudice. Well, not as much as I hate monogamy, of course.
Aw.
You hate me that much?
You should hate him that much as well.
Now, let's begin!
You're telling us to begin, but what are we supposed to do?
Oh, she's adorable.
No complaining, let's just settle this with our fists.
No, Akane, no.
Were you even listening to the rules? Didn't that Byakuya bastard get killed in the dining hall, huh? Then everyone there is a fucking suspect.
Yeah, what you're really trying to say is that you're not the killer, right?
No shit. You guys went off on your own and started killing each other. This has nothing to do with me.
Huh? What does that mean?
Anyway, why don't we try talking about the most pressing issue on our minds?
Huh. The most pressing issue on our minds?
Where we found the body. It's very strange to find a body underneath a table.
Then, let's start with that mystery.
The reason why Byakuya's body was discovered under the dining hall table. We can start with that, but ultimately we need to find out who murdered him. If we can't do that... No. Thinking about if is a waste of time. We have to do this, no matter what. So the class trial has finally started. From this point on, I will provide simple tutorials at every important moment. Okay. I'm sorry, but please excuse my irritating rudeness. As things progress during each class trial, you will engage in a number of non-stop debates. During these discussions, all of your classmates will speak one after the other, without any breaks. It's up to you to reveal any lies or mistakes contained within those statements. This means you'll have to use your truth bullets to refute what they say. Out of all the truth bullets you find during your investigation, only the relevant ones will be loaded into the truth cylinder. Use the left stick to move the reticle, then fire with the triangle button, okay? Pay close attention to each character's statements and choose your truth bullets to blast the right ones. Note that if you run out of time, you will automatically fail. So please be careful. If you press the option button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Okay. Well then, good luck and have fun. Thank you. So, grass in floor with knife, bloodstain on the table.
Why was Byakuya's body in a place like that.
His body was underneath the table at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there.
Huh? Why? Obviously by hiding the body. They tried to delay its discovery!
Nick.
Like a dog burying a bone!
No. What he just said was strange. It very contradicts the information I know. Yep.
Why was Byakuya's body
Mon ami derrière.
in a place like that?
His body was underneath the table
Yep.
at the very back of the dining hall.
After the killer murdered Byakuya, they probably moved the body there. No, that's wrong.
Break.
No, I don't think the killer moved the body.
Huh? Why?
Try to remember what the body looked like when we found it under the table. Though there was a lot of blood everywhere, there was no sign the killer actually dragged the body through it.
So that's why you think it's impossible that the killer moved the body. I see. I get your point.
And here I thought I had a genius idea.
Too bad you're so stupid and boring and unpopular. Your life is meaningless.
Well, shut up, because you don't say anything. You don't participate. You really clearly don't do shit. So if you're here just to comment what other people are saying, to shut up. Because you're worse.
I respond better to praise, you know.
But if the killer didn't move the body, why was it under the table?
Byakuya was probably killed under the table.
What? You think he was killed under the table?
That's what I just said, sweetheart.
So Byakuya snuck under the table for reasons unknown, and that's when he was killed.
Respire, Rémi, respire. Ça va.
Then, shortly thereafter, we found his body under the table.
That does make sense, but why did he go under the table?
Obviously, he was hiding so he could surprise us. That dude was always a big jokester.
No, he wasn't.
The hell he was? You seriously couldn't tell what kind of person he was?
Maybe he panicked during the blackout and dove under the table.
It's a blackout, not an earthquake. Just because the power went out doesn't mean he'd dive under the table.
You got a point. Si tu connaissais toute l'histoire, j'aurais pu tout te dire par MP, enfin. Ce que j'en déduis de l'enquête. Mais vas-y, dis-moi, parce que je me souviens hein, de ça. Hein. J'ai vu le 2. J'ai eu la bonne idée de regarder le 2 avant d'acheter le jeu, donc j'ai oublié les dernières enquêtes, mais celle-là, je m'en souviens. Donc si tu veux, vas-y, hein, fais-toi plaisir.
The reason why is probably connected to what Byakuya was doing during the party, don't you think?
The reason Byakuya under the table. If it's connected to what Byakuya was... Hey, j'ai cliqué sur rien, les gars. Turn in. Okay. This may sound presumptuous, but I think that's
Crap!
Mais les gars, j'ai même pas eu le temps de lire ce qu'il y avait marqué. Wow. Quel... Ok, j'ai compris, je vais utiliser ça parce que c'est buggé de ouf.
Crap!
C'est le début, je vois même pas ce qu'ils veulent me faire dire là. Then it's probably what he was doing at the party. Et je vais tout essayer, les gars.
Crap!
Oui, mais what who is doing? Ouais, mais c'est ça. A timer, maybe? No, okay. Wait. Je vais voir ça. Merde. Je vais voir ce que tu m'as dit avant. Pas mal, chat.
Crap!
Tu l'as. Et du coup, en me disant ça, tu m'as fait voir ce qu'ils attendaient. Je viens de capter. C'est pas là, pourtant. Donc,
I can prove it with this.
Oh.
It probably has something to do with the knife we found under the table.
Knife? Oh, you mean that thing that obviously screams, I am the murder weapon!
Byakuya probably noticed the knife was hidden there. So in order to get it, he moved under the table.
He was particularly sensitive to the presence of dangerous items, so I cannot deny that possibility. But how did he notice that there was a knife under the table?
Paint!
If he knew beforehand, he probably would have done something about it before the blackout, right?
Then, instead of knowing about it beforehand, maybe he saw it right at that moment. Like, for example, he might have seen someone trying to take the knife out from under the table.
No, that's not possible.
Oh, damn.
What? You seem rather confident about that.
Of course. I have proof to back me up.
This is almost like a real trial!
We're just getting started. During the previous statement, there was only one weak spot. From this point on, there will be various weak spots standing in your way. No matter how many weak spots there are, there will be only one lie or contradiction in the debate at a time. This means there will be false weak spots. If you shoot false weak spot with a truth bullet, not only will you fail to refute what was said, but you'll also lower your trust with everyone. Your trust? And your influence gauge will take damage. If your influence gauge reaches 0, you will fail. So please be extra careful. You'll have to rely on your own logic to determine which weak spots are actually lies or mistakes. Also, if you concentrate by holding down the right one button, you can progress the argument slowly. Okay. Please use it whenever you feel like the statements are moving too fast for you to aim. However, this does consume the focus gauge, so please be careful. Ok, yeah. Qu'est-ce que j'ai vu bon? Night vision goggles. Okay.
I'm sure Byakuya ducked under the table during the blackout. That sounds correct.
If that's the case... During the blackout, Mr. Ham Hands must have seen the killer take the knife.
But it was super pitch black! It was so dark I couldn't see my food. Byakuya couldn't see in the dark either.
No, that's wrong!
No, Byakuya was probably the only one who was able to see in the dark.
Why do you say that?
He was using those night vision goggles we found under the table. He could have seen what was happening.
So, are you saying Byakuya was the one who used those night vision goggles?
Yeah, that seems to be the case.
Your reasoning is out of focus. No, that's obviously wrong. It should be the other way around.
Other way around?
Seriously? The killer used those night vision goggles, not Byakuya.
Were you surprised by my hero's sudden argument? Just between you and me, I was also surprised. Just kidding, I'm sorry. Now then, when this kind of argument surfaces, you will go into a one-on-one debate called Rebuttal Showdown. In this mode, you have to counter the other person's claim, draw out their weak spots, and argue against them. Please counter the other person's remarks with the left stick. Okay? Based on the shape of their remarks, it's important to know whether to cut vertically, sideways, or diagonally. Diagonally! Yoko était trop loin, il n'aurait pas pu aller sous cette table avec autant de précision dans ses lunettes. Ouais. And based on that, you can skew the debate's mood to your advantage. Okay. On the other hand, if you ignore the other person's remarks, it will skew towards their advantage. In the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, a number that shows the sharpness of your counter is displayed. This is the number of times you can cut remarks during one round of the debate. Okay, you lose count of sharpness even if you miss, so just be very careful. Okay, when the moon skews to your advantage versus the length of time, the other part is argumentative. This means the conversation will develop. If that happens, they will end up divulging some weak spots. However, you cannot normally cut remarks that contains weak spots. Instead, it will skew to the mood towards the other party's advantage. Plus, it's gonna be very vague, just like a regular debate. Please refute any weak spot. Okay. Don't have the correct truth blade, you will not be able to cut a reference remark. Sure, there has been a delay in contacting you. I will make sure the person in charge of contacting you takes a very long vacation. Okay, in this mode, truth bullets will be called truth blades. Okay? That's about it. Only the name was changed, but don't you think a change in feeling is important? Would you say so? If you press the option button during these arguments, you can review the controls. Well then, good luck in that. Ah, fun, I don't know, okay. Okay, so what do I have? Knife, drill, lemon case, razor, knife.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
My hero say what she wants to say, and then find it. Okay.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Damn it!
If you just use common sense.
Okay, sorry.
The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I have no idea. Il me manque des trucs. Qui a posé le couteau et qui a tué bien cru. Si c'est pas la même personne, évidemment. Ouais. Alors attends.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I don't know. I have no idea.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
Je comprends absolument pas ce qu'il faut faire.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those night vision goggles. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
What?
If you just use common, the killer obviously used those night vision. That's gotta be it.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Ok.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. I mean, in reality, that's what happened. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Ah merde, putain, il fallait que je fasse ça. Merde. J'ai pas écouté.
If you just use common sense. The killer obviously used those knives. That's gotta be it.
I can't back down!
Ta mère.
Where's your proof that the killer used them?
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, so those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Okay, I got it.
Because if they used night vision goggles, then they could have killed Byakuya even in the dark. In reality, that's what. So those goggles were planned in advance. The killer brought them to the crime scene.
Allow me to cut through those words.
C'était compliqué. Beaucoup trop de trucs qui se passent.
Byakuya was definitely the one who brought those night vision goggles.
Definitely? But why?
Inside the Duralumin case Byakuya had with him during the party, he found a smaller case for storing the night vision goggles.
Which means we can assume that the night vision goggles were kept inside that Duralumin case as well. Woohoo! I said assume! Ibuki never uses such clever language.
Plus, Byakuya was the only one who could have taken the night vision goggles out of the case, since he was carrying it around before the blackout in the first place.
I see. When you put it like that, it makes sense.
Then, was that knife inside the case too? If there were night vision goggles inside, it wouldn't be weird for a knife to be in there too.
It would be weird.
I am weird, aren't I? At times like this, I'd rather be fantasizing about tonight's main dish.
Ça a l'air compliqué, hein, non mais... Là, pour reprendre là...
You totally mean that in a perverted way!
That was put in during because along with night goggles too. That's not possible. Shit. Tonight's main dish, duct tape, night vision goggles, Duralumin case, duct tape.
I see! There was duct tape left under the table where the body was found. Huh? Duct tape? They probably hid the knife by duct taping it to the underside of the table.
Quand tu sais qui a fait le coup, c'est tellement obvious. C'est tellement simple de voir qui est vraiment louche et qui ne l'est pas.
Oh, so that's why we found duct tape there.
Though Byakuya was thorough, even he couldn't have noticed a weapon taped to the underside of the table.
This may be off topic, but why was Byakuya acting so paranoid? Not only did he bring a self-defense kit, but he had night vision goggles inside the case too.
That's true. He went above and beyond being a little cautious.
Now that you mention it, that applies to the dangerous items he confiscated as well.
Because of the letter.
It's one thing to be a little cautious, but performing a body check is a bit much.
He probably knew. Someone was planning to commit a murder.
Are you saying he predicted the murder? Could it be? Was he also in possession of the all-seeing eye?
You think so too, right, Hajime?
Yup. Yes, see, the letter. But it's not here! Ah, si c'est là. Ok.
I can prove it with this! Everyone, can you please take a look at this?
Be careful. The first kill will happen tonight. Someone will definitely kill someone.
The hell is this? Hajime and I found this in Byakuya's cottage.
It looks like a threatening letter someone sent to him.
So, who's the someone?
Oh, wait, don't answer her.
Nobody besides Monokuma would write such a dumb, threatening letter like that.
Wasn't me!
Are you sure?
He never lies about that.
The only lies I tell are friendly lies!
Those are still lies! Doesn't matter who wrote it yet. So, Byakuya became paranoid because of this threatening letter?
He probably decided to throw a party because of the letter.
What do you mean?
By gathering everyone in one place, he tried to create a situation where everyone could keep tabs on each other. In doing so, he tried to put the writer of the letter in a situation where they couldn't act.
But the letter might have been just a little prank.
As long as he was determined not to let any of us die, he couldn't take that risk. His strong sense of responsibility made him believe the letter was legitimate.
He should have told us he received a threatening letter.
If he had, we would have panicked. Byakuya probably knew that too.
So, he tried to do something about it without telling anyone?
Yeah.
I see. A strong sense of responsibility as our leader was his undoing.
Screw that noise! Who the hell wrote that letter?
Well, obviously, the killer.
The killer. Oh. Is it really one of us? Who is it? Among us, who's the one who killed Byakuya?
Enough already! Show yourself, you coward!
If they were willing to come forward, they never would have committed a murder in the first place.
But I still can't believe it. Someone in this room killed Byakuya. There is no way I can believe that yet.
Pardon me. Can I say something, please?
What is it, Miss Sonia?
I regret that I must return to this topic, but I just realized something concerning the night vision goggles. If Byakuya was indeed wearing those goggles, how did the killer manage to navigate in the dark?
You're right. They wouldn't have been able to see anything without the night vision goggles. But if the murderer had the goggles when they took the knife, then how did Byakuya see them?
Even if the knife bore some sort of mark, it would have been difficult to see it in that darkness.
No, the killer definitely used a mark. Because of this mark, the killer was able to get the knife from under the table into his hands. Glowing paint.
I see! What if the glowing paint was the mark? With that, you'd be able to get the knife even in the dark. In actuality, the knife we found under the table and the duct tape stuck to the underside of the table were both marked with glowing paint, right?
Does that mean the killer painted them in advance?
Glowing paint, c'est ça.
But painting them with glowing paint? It's as if they knew the blackout was going to happen. They had to have already known. That's why they used the glowing paint as a mark. Which means whoever set up the blackout is the killer.
That seals it. The killer is whoever was in the office with the circuit breaker.
No.
Which means it was you, Peko Pekoyama!
Il veut vraiment que ce soit elle.
Peko killed poor Byakuya? Was this island not big enough for 2 glasses wearers?
Not the killer.
Oh, I guess she's not.
How can you believe her so easily?
But with Pecco's height, I don't think she'd be able to reach the circuit breaker in the office.
I don't care about a technicality like that. Pecco's the one who tripped the breaker and caused the blackout.
No, she's not, because she was in the toilets. By tripping the blackout directly from the office, Pecco was the one who created the blackout. Is that really what happens? Nah. Look at the weak spots will start appearing. Oh my gosh. If you call the weak spots you've seen up until now are new spots, the blue colored spots will be called agree spots. Okay. When shooting agree spots with truth bullet, you need to flip your way of thinking. Instead of arguing that the other person's testimony contains lies and mistakes, please fire the truth bullet that proves the other person's testimony is correct. The new truth bullet merge with their witness. We're gonna watch you create some agreements. This is really like a hard in here. Oh, you have no idea. From now on, you must infer whether it's best to argue or agree based on what's being debated. Okay. Okay.
Since Pecco was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
Yes.
What happened to your guard duty?
Sorry. Oh, you weren't in the office? That's clearly a desperate excuse.
Okay, I have to agree when she said she wasn't. Okay.
Since Pecco was in the office, she could have caused the blackout at any time.
No.
That's impossible. Huh? Why is it impossible? Because I was not in the office. Not even before the blackout.
I agree with that.
No, Pecco is telling the truth.
Je vais mourir en vrai. Le Discord en hiver, quand je serai en Corée, ça va devenir un endroit où vous allez tellement rigoler. Vous avez pas idée, les gars.
Don't tell me you're crushing on Pecco.
It's nothing like that at all. Nekomaru's account is actually Pecco's alibi.
I've been trying to use it many times, but the door just won't open at all.
It's true. Someone was occupying the bathroom for a long time shortly after the party started. And it was finally freed up after Byakuya's body was discovered.
Tu as depuis une grosse couette. Déjà que la couette, il faudra que je l'achète.
Then the person who was in the bathroom that whole time was actually...
Everyone else besides Pecco was in the dining hall after the party started, right?
I see. So there's no way anybody else could have locked themselves in the bathroom except Pecco.
Yep.
I guess that would be... true.
You locked yourself in the commode? You should have said so earlier!
There's no way she'd actually say that. Gosh, you're so insensitive.
If she locked herself in the bathroom for that long, there's no doubt. It's shit.
T'étais pas obligé de le dire, hein.
Oh, there's no way she'd admit it. There's no way she'd admit she was taking a shit.
Well, knowing it was difficult for you to actually admit it.
Hey, weren't you guys taught any basic manners, or were you raised in a locker room?
I'm sorry.
Thanks. Tellement délicat, c'est ça.
It's fine. How about we stop talking about this and move on to something else?
Don't worry, the smell wasn't that strong. I used the bathroom right after you, so you can trust me.
I said it's fine. But still, you were in the bathroom for a really long time. Did you get food poisoning or something?
Est-ce que c'est tes affaires? Ta vie est tellement ennuyante. Ennuyante. Je ne sais pas, je m'en fous. Qu'il faut que tu parles comme ça?
As soon as I stepped into the office, I felt this sudden rush of pain in my stomach. Because of that, I was unable to leave the bathroom, including when the blackout occurred.
How did it feel to do your business in the dark? Did you get excited?
Come on.
Seriously, stop it.
Thanks, actually.
But still, your stomach pain. Was that really just a coincidence?
Hey, what's the deal? Don't butt into other people's business, especially if you didn't do any investigating.
I'm only butting in because you fucking idiots are out of your element.
Stop this childish nonsense. Just what do you mean by coincidence?
What I mean is it possible someone slipped her some laxatives?
Laxatives?
If so, the killer could have tripped the breaker as soon as that girl left the office, don't you think?
I see. That might have happened.
The question is whether Pekka's stomachache was a coincidence or if someone intentionally caused it. Depending on the answer, the outcome of this trial could change drastically. Okay.
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that! Laxatives would ruin the taste!
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Yeah.
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that! Laxatives would ruin the taste! Crap!
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? Just a little bit from the dining hall.
I have no idea.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that! Laxatives would ruin the taste!
En vrai, je sais pas.
Crap!
Did you eat anything weird?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it...
Knife. Oh!
You brought food to the office, right?
I think that's
just a little bit from the dining hall.
I'll see.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think?
Taro cooked the food. How suspicious!
I wouldn't do anything like that! Laxatives would ruin the taste!
What? Ah, come on. It's not on this one? Laxatives.
Crap!
Timer maybe? With laxatives?
Did you eat anything weird?
Maybe this?
I don't remember eating anything weird. Now that you mention it... You brought food to the office, right? just a little bit from the dining hall.
Je vais essayer ça d'abord au cas où.
There might have been some laxatives in it, don't you think? No, that's wrong!
No, it's impossible that laxatives were slipped into the food in the dining hall.
Ah oui, mais après c'est vrai que tout le monde en a mangé. C'est dans son assiette.
Because Heko wasn't the only one who ate that food. Akane ate some of it too.
If the food had laxatives in it, I'm pretty sure Akane would have had stomach issues as well.
I feel totally fine.
Like I said, the dishes are innocent. Don't go making weird accusations.
Very innocent, yeah.
I apologize for causing a scene.
Fuyuhiko should apologize, not you. He's the one who made the laxative accusation.
What the fuck did you say, bitch?
Here's this bickering.
Let's just dismiss Heko's stomachache as a coincidence and go back to discussing the blackout.
Ça va être d'avoir quelqu'un qui mange tout.
Yeah. We already know that, you trashy skank. You don't have to tell us.
Shut up.
Trashy skank?
As long as the murder happened during the blackout, then she's so small. Then the blackout itself is what's actually important. AC timer! AC timer! Shit! What?
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
J'ai besoin de pour ton niveau 12, tiens. Le shield est là, non, mais je sais pas, est-ce que ça y est dedans dans les trucs là? Gas to in the kitchen is powered by electricity, that's why the territory couldn't use it during the blackout. Yeah, but then why would the irons be on then? Je sais pas, essaie de l'autre côté. I'm totally lost here.
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I bet it's really Monokuma's fault.
By the way, I'm not a trashy skank.
Who
breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
Ah, fuck you.
Crap!
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and hit it?
Maybe they used a remote control?
They probably messed with the breaker.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters.
I have no idea. Bon, je vais faire quelque chose que j'aime pas faire du tout, mais là, mon cerveau veut plus marcher. Donc, je suis désolée, mais on va chercher la solution pour celui-là. Parce que je suis en train de mourir, j'en peux plus. Goodbye. Death. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il y a? C'est dur. Ouais, non, mais là en plus, en fait, ce qui se passe, c'est que je les écoute, je comprends ce qu'ils disent, mais j'arrive plus du tout à réfléchir. J'y arrive plus. Là, je sais que ça sert à rien d'écouter encore et encore et encore et encore parce que bah. Je sais que c'est mort là, mon cerveau j'y arrive plus. C'est fini. Alors. Faut que je trouve le bon endroit. Investigation c'est fait. Class trial. Alors. Ouais. Ah oui, ça ferait. Ok, ça c'est fait aussi.
Crap!
Who tripped the breaker and how did they do it? If you can't answer that, I'm gonna bop you on the head.
Did they throw a stone and
hit it? Ok.
Maybe they used a remote control?
Je viens de comprendre ce que je voulais dire par power surge.
It does not have to be the breaker. They may have tampered with the power supply and transmitters. Or maybe they caused a power surge?
I agree with that.
Ah putain, non mais les gars, moi, je savais pas ce que c'était power surge.
It's just as Mahiru said. The blackout was caused by a power surge. Of course, that's not a coincidence. Someone caused it intentionally.
Which is why those 3 irons were arranged to cause the blackout.
When you found them right after the blackout, the irons were still on, right?
So by leaving those irons on in the storage room, they deliberately caused a power surge.
Yeah, it seems that's how the killer caused the blackout.
Coupure de courant. Je sais pas si c'était ça, les gars.
Stupid fool!
Wow.
Hold on a second, let me speak too!
What the heck?
You say the irons in the storage room were used to trigger the blackout? That's inexcusable!
Ouais.
The irons in the storage room caused the blackout, and for the killer to turn the irons on, you're saying they went all the way to the storage? And that means everyone who was in the dining when the blackout occurred can't be a suspect.
No, just because people were in the dining hall
doesn't mean they're not a suspect.
But the people in the dining, if the irons caused then the killer had to go to the storage room and turn on the iron. Now do you intend to take back what you said?
Okay.
But the people in the dining hall weren't able. If the irons caused the blackout.
Allow me to cut through those words.
The irons are just one reason the blackout occurred, but they weren't the direct trigger. The direct trigger was when the air conditioners in the dining hall and office clicked on.
The air conditioners!
The timers for both air conditioners were set to 11:30 p.m.
11:30 p.m. Mr. Ham-Hands died around that time too!
I see. When the timers activated the air conditioners, the breaker was tripped and caused a blackout. I see! I understand! Indubitably!
Indubitably?
They probably checked the old building's energy usage in advance and used the irons to nearly max it out. So once they set the air conditioner's timers, they just had to wait until they started up on their own.
If so, even if Pekka was in the office, it still would have been possible to cause a blackout, indubitably.
Indubitably? Miss Sonia, not you too.
Oh, yes.
Regarding the energy usage, they probably asked Monokuma about it.
Dun dun dun!
Is she right? Such a hateful bear! You deserve to die 1,000 deaths!
Et encore c'est like
1,000, you say? If I died that many times, I might really stay dead, you know?
Shut up! You guys just stay quiet!
I couldn't have prevented the blackout even if I was in the office. Even so, I feel regret. If I was in the office, I could have reset the breaker in time, and maybe the murder wouldn't have occurred.
No, the breaker in the office was built into a high area of the wall that's impossible to reach. Resetting the breaker in that darkness would have been impossible, no matter what.
Sounds like you don't need to blame yourself.
Even so, the killer is so sly. I'm starting to worry we may never actually find them.
It's alright. You don't have to worry. Because they're just a petty killer, right? They can't defeat symbols of hope like you guys. There's no way everybody will lose now. This little incident will just be a stepping stone for you all. In the end, hope always wins. That's what I believe.
Nagito? What happened to you?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, you have been saying this whole time that there's no way a killer could be among us.
Oh, is that so? Well, let's just put that minor detail aside for now and talk about the incident. For now, we found out how the blackout occurred. But the question is, who caused it, right? Anybody could have hid and set the timers for the air conditioners. Setting up the irons in the storage room could have been done before Byakuya set foot in the old building. What a shame. Any one of us is capable of that.
What are you implying?
He's just saying, after all this time, we still haven't made any progress.
Huh? Even though we have been arguing for so long?
Unfortunately,
bit.
it's the truth.
Not enough though.
Despite the fact that we've discussed this at length, there's not even one clue that leads to the killer. But that might be because there's no way any of us could be a killer.
You're changing your story again?
Anyway, I have an idea about what we all should do at this point. Has anyone thought about our situation like this? Instead of surviving by doubting others, isn't it better to get killed for believing in others?
No. Really, no. I don't like your way of thinking about that. Really. I don't like it.
Doesn't that mean... Are you saying we should all just give up and die?
Nagito, there's definitely something wrong with you.
En vrai, le personnage de Nagito, il est tellement complexe.
You guys only think there's something wrong with me Because there's something wrong with you.
Pourtant, ça fait 3 ans hein, que je l'ai sous les yeux ce perso et j'arrive pas à le comprendre correctement.
Suspecting each other like this. There's no way that's healthy behavior.
C'est super complexe.
Let's stop this already. We don't have to find out who the killer is.
We do.
I can't stand this anymore. I don't want to do this to my friends.
I don't want to do this either.
Me too! Please, take me home already! I want to go home and eat candy!
Ah, such a child.
Stop it. If everyone acts like this, I'm gonna...
It's alright, it's just wrong.
Everyone calm down.
We're all friends, aren't we? There's no way one friend would murder another.
Well, clearly it just happened. Stop it.
Then why did Byakuya die?
Who cares? Let's just give up already.
No.
There are no clues that lead to the killer anyway. Not a single one.
That's wrong.
Thank you, Chiaki.
I think.
Did you say something?
T'es pas content, hein?
Because we've already found a clue that might point to who the killer is.
You know who the killer is?
The killer? I don't know. But we do have a clue about a suspicious person. I think.
I see. Then care to tell me, what's this clue you're talking about?
First of all, let's try thinking about how the killer was able to obtain the knife during the blackout.
Didn't we already cover that? They used glowing paint as a mark.
Yeah, but before that...
No, not that. I mean before that.
Before? Ah, now I get it. Okay. Is she asking how the killer got close to that table? Even if they had to obtain that knife by relying on the glow from the paint, in order to do that, they needed to get close to that table while it was still dark.
Let's try examining the situation. My hero's diagram might be useful here.
The diagram of where everyone was standing before the blackout, right? Here it is.
Just as I thought, this diagram is the clue. Si je me souviens bien, Nagito et un autre étaient les plus proches de cette table. Nagito et Hajime en fait. That's clearly shown in this diagram. Yeah. First we need to discuss how the killer was able to move to that table in the dark. The killer probably used something to help them move in the dark.
Here!
C'est sympa ça.
Someone must have used the desk lamp to move to that table in the dark.
Comme façon de faire, de montrer les... Ce qu'ils veulent montrer quoi.
The desk lamp? I hope you don't mean they turned on a light or something.
C'est pas le côté qui est dessus, George. Ah! Ils sont pas encore à cette étape-là. Laisse-leur le temps.
There was a blackout. There's no way the killer could have used the desk lamp.
Of course there's no way. Power cord.
I can prove it with this! They didn't turn the desk lamp on. They used its power cord.
Power cord?
They could have felt their way to that table using the power cord, right? By doing that, the killer was able to move to the table, then use the glowing paint to find the knife.
And there's only one person here who could have done that.
Who? Me! It's not Nagito though.
Who?
The only person here who could have possibly done it. Well, yeah, it's supposed Oh, wait, no. You're not negative. He's the one.
You're the only one!
Pendant quelques secondes, j'ai
It was you, wasn't it?
changé leur nom.
Me?
Judging from everyone's positions before the blackout, the only person near the power cord was you.
Which means the only one who could have felt their way to the table using the power cord was Nagito!
Et j'ai oublié énormément de détails en vrai.
That's just a coincidence.
Nice, you're right.
But still, you had a chance, right? A chance to hide the knife under the table?
Yeah. He's the one who got the place ready.
I see!
Nagito, weren't you cleaning the dining hall all morning? If so, you would have had a chance to hide the knife.
That's...
True.
If you factor in the power cord and the time you spent cleaning, you're the only one who could have done it.
Seriously! That's all just a coincidence!
If it was just one coincidence, it'd be fine. But when it's one right after another, I wonder, is something like that even possible?
Could it be? Did you give yourself cleaning duty on purpose so you could hide the knife under the table?
Now that you mention it, Nagito did prepare the drawing to pick who cleaned the dining hall.
To be honest, I already prepared the drawing because I assumed something like this would happen. To go to the trouble of preparing this, just what did you think would happen? Whoever draws this chopstick with the red mark on it will be in charge of pinning, okay? Does that sound fair?
You rigged the drawing, didn't you? That's how you got picked to clean the dining hall, isn't it?
I don't know if you're the killer or not, but regardless, it proves that you're suspicious, right?
Yeah.
If that's the case, that strange speech you made earlier, that was part of your plan too.
You got us to lower our guard and tried to hide the fact that you did it, didn't you, you motherfucker?
Well, just admit it already!
Nagito, tell me you object to this. Frankly, I don't want to believe it either. We investigated together. You were so kind. I can't believe you're the one who killed Byakuya.
He's not.
Nagito, say something!
Ooh, the mental breakdown is coming. Membo. Yeah.
The Ultimates are working together to combat the despair of their friend's death! How wonderful! How beautiful it is!
Huh?
Those eyes. At that moment, Nagito's eyes. The darkness in his eyes shone brightly, as if layers upon layers of darkness were folding into each other. As if hope and despair had been crudely mixed together.
Let's cut to the chase. You're correct. It was my doing all along.
Yeah, but you're not the murderer, sweetheart.
I'm the one who hid the knife under the table before the party started.
Ça ressemble aux yeux de Junko, non? Ouais, grave. J'aime beaucoup le fait qu'ils aient fait ça.
I'm the one who used the power cord to find my way to the table in the dark. And of course, I'm the one who caused the blackout. After all, there's no way I'd knowingly whip out a knife in front of everyone, right?
Is it just me, or does he seem a little nuts right now?
Non, pas du tout, pas plus que d'habitude. Crois-tu?
But I never expected Byakuya to have night vision goggles. Because of that, we had ourselves a little scuffle under the table. And, well, you all saw how that played out. But with a twist ending like this, I think we can all agree this ended up being a very interesting mystery.
Il est vraiment intelligent en attendant. Super dérangé, mais il est vraiment intelligent.
Byakuya performed admirably.
Just stop it already! Seriously! What the hell happened to you?
Don't tell me. Is this your true nature? Were you lying to us this entire time?
Me? Lie? That's outrageous! There's no way someone like me could ever lie to you guys. I understand better than anyone else that I'm ultimately worthless. I'm too arrogant to have dreams or cling to hope. I'm too disdainful to actually try at anything. I've made peace with the fact that I'm a lowly, stupid, insignificant human who can't do anything right.
Mon Dieu. Problème d'infériorité, les gars. C'est pas cool.
Holy crap! He's totally the type of guy who spent his childhood killing neighborhood pets!
He seems like the sort of person whose eyes light up while watching Friday the 13th. Just like me.
That's quite the hobby you have there. But, like, now's not really the time to bring it up.
This guy, is he the real Nagito?
Hey, Nagito! If you were behind all of this, then did you also send that threatening letter?
Yep, I sure did. There's nobody else on this island whose handwriting is that painful to look at, right?
Oh, come on.
But why would you send a threatening letter in the first place?
I think, somewhere deep in my heart, I was probably hoping to find someone who would stop my evil deeds. Well, I bet if that really was my reason, at least some of you would feel sorry for me.
Are you making fun of us?
By threatening Byakuya, Nagito was likely able to manipulate his actions.
And how about that old-looking building near the hotel? Well, if it's just cleaning, leave it to me. I'm actually pretty good at it.
In doing so, Nagito was able to manipulate everyone to the scene where the murder would occur. Am I wrong?
That reminds me. Nagito was the one who suggested I guard the office.
Well, not only is the storage room packed with a lot of stuff, it's hard to see in there, and full of cobwebs. Chiaki aussi a l'air bien intelligente. Ah ouais. Mais c'est pas mon bébé pour rien, Chiaki. Tu verras au fur et à mesure. And I was so busy cleaning the dining hall that I didn't even have the time to clean the storage room. If you stayed in here for a long time, I think it would be bad for your health. In that case, why don't you guard the case in the office?
Oh, I get it. If Pekka was guarding the storage room, Nagito wouldn't have been able to use the irons.
Yep.
The threatening letter, along with all your suggestions, was all a trap to manipulate us.
Yep, that's true too. But you're wrong about one thing.
Come on, say it. Be honest.
I didn't need to rig the drawing for cleaning duty, you know?
He's the ultimate lucky student.
If that's true, then how did you conveniently get picked for cleaning duty?
Again, he's the ultimate lucky student.
I see. Well, there's no way I'd expect you to remember it. A worthless talent for a worthless human.
Putain, j'avais oublié à quel point il était insupportable. Il est insupportable à se rabaisser en permanence. C'est... Ça m'énerve.
I see! You're the ultimate lucky student. Then, did you?
That's right. I just trusted my luck. I trusted I'd be picked for cleaning duty.
You just relied on your luck?
Yeah.
It's not just luck. It's true my talent sucks. But I'm still the ultimate lucky student, you know?
I'm less with the red mark. Someone called the ultimate lucky student. You didn't seem very lucky right now.
At the time, Hajime said I wasn't lucky. But it was actually the opposite. I was lucky. That's why I got picked for cleaning duty. Just like I wanted.
Enough. I don't care about that anymore. More importantly, why did you kill Byakuya? Answer me!
Come on, say it.
Byakuya was a very capable leader. For someone like him to get killed? Oh, the despair it brings. It's only fitting that you symbols of hope should use his death as a stepping stone to shine even brighter. That was my only motivation.
You're not making any sense!
He is, but his mind is fucked up.
Fine, let's start the damn vote already. I'm ready to fucking kill this psycho.
No.
Please! Monokuma!
No.
Please, wait!
No. Thank you, Mika.
The fuck?
Yeah, shut up, you asshole.
How should I put this? Is Pinocchio really the killer?
What are you saying? He's already confessed, hasn't he?
I already know that, but there's just something a little strange.
If it's only a little, then keep your mouth shut. Your ugly face is stressing me out. It makes me want to puke.
Shut up.
I'm sorry.
For now, might I suggest we listen to what she has to say?
Yeah, thank you, Sonia.
But we know who the killer is.
No, we don't. We know who caused the blackout, that's all.
Simply listening is acceptable. However, I won't allow this to end with mere play. Now then, let us lift the curtain for our bloody spectacle.
Wait, no. Oh no! We won't be able to shoot down the white nose. Oh really, I can't do it anymore. Okay. Okay.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with the knife he hit.
Oh, never mind.
Thanks for wasting our time, skanky bitch!
Then let's prepare to cast our votes.
What the hell was going on here? This is a negative said, ow. Ça ne correspond pas à l'autopsie. Oui, ça ne correspond pas à l'autopsie, mais même sans ça, je viens de réaliser que il a fait ow. Donc il s'est pris un coup, il s'est défendu. Ok, bon maintenant reste à savoir où est-ce que j'utilise.
I think it's strange that...
The killer is so obviously Nagito!
He has already confessed.
You know...
That bastard Nagito is the one who did it. He killed Byakuya with a knife he hid. No, that's wrong.
Ok. Oh, vous m'excuserez, j'ai du mal. L'heure du match.
That knife might not be the murder weapon. That's what you wanted to say, right, Mikon?
What the hell are you talking about? It's obvious the knife was the murder weapon.
Oh, shut up. Maybe for once.
But based on the entry wounds on Byakuya's body, the actual weapon should be roughly 5 millimeters in diameter.
5 millimeters in diameter? That's like way skinnier than a knife!
Exactly.
Hey, that better be true. If you screwed up, I'll sell your fucking ass to a whorehouse!
The heck?
Not a whorehouse! Hey, why are you threatening her?
Is this what you're trying to say, Mikon? As long as we can't prove that the knife is the murder weapon, we can't assume that I'm the killer.
What are you saying? No one else can be the killer. It has to be you.
It's not true at all.
Hey, don't blame me. Mikon's the one who said it.
I'm sorry.
Quel bâtard, sans déconner.
Hey, Nagito. Are you still hiding something?
Of course he is.
Hiding?
Like, during the blackout, did something happen between you and Byakuya that we don't know about?
Yes.
Who knows?
Piece of shit.
After all this, what else do you intend to hide?
Oh, everything he can.
Jeez, the moment your back's against the wall, you get all silent. You piss me off. What happened during the blackout? Ugh! If you cross your eyes like this, it gives you double vision.
Don't get distracted. Our lives are at stake, you know?
Huh? Whose life is at stake?
You idiot. Yours.
Seriously, how long is it gonna take for you to understand the damn rules?
Nobody can see in the dark, no matter how hard you think about it. The truth is beyond your sight. Don't you think that's a pretty clever metaphor? Despite the fact that it came from me?
Nah.
No, that's not it.
Not it? What's not it?
I can prove it with this.
Non, j'ai envie de terminer.
Even if we couldn't see what happened in the dark, I'm pretty sure someone could have heard it. Isn't that right, Ibuki?
Oh, reals?
Oh, it's a surprise.
You were the one who told me, remember? How everyone was shouting during the blackout?
Everyone, calm down. We gotta stay calm in a situation like this.
Ah! Don't step on my feet!
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
That's the thing that happened.
Turn the damn lights on! I can't eat like this, you know!
You guys? Where are you? Wasn't the blackout just in the kitchen?
Perhaps the breaker overloaded?
Hold on a sec. I'll go along the wall and do something about it.
Such perceptive hearing. Impressive. I'd expect no less from the ultimate musician.
It's a good thing your ears are awesome because your face, style, figure, and personality totally suck.
Says who?
You've cut me deep with your knife of truth!
However, after hearing what Byakuya and Nagito said in the dark...
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
It almost sounds like Byakuya fought back against Nagito or something.
Exactly.
Well, that's actually what happened. As a sign of respect for Ibuki's talent, I have a small confession to make. I was actually shoved out from under the table by Byakuya.
He shoved you out?
Just as the blackout occurred, I hurried to duck under the table and grab the knife. But Byakuya, wearing his night vision goggles, caught me and shoved me right out from under the table. That's right. I'm so incompetent that I couldn't even grab the knife.
Ah, il m'énerve. So, Byakuya stopped him when he was trying to get the knife. And he got shoved out from under the table before he could even grab it. Well, it sounds plausible. I mean, just from listening to what they both said at the time.
What the hell? What's going on here? This is...
Ow!
I could interpret it like that. No, actually, now that I think about it, that sounds like exactly what happened.
After getting shoved out from under the table, I was just as confused as you guys. I lost sight of the glowing paint. I didn't even know where the power cord was. Before I realized it, the lights had come back on, and Byakuya's body was lying under the table.
Le bout de sa vie entre le mec qui se rabaisse, le qui descend tout, etc. Et j'avoue.
Hold on! Are you saying you're not the killer?
From the very beginning, the idea to throw a party, hiding the knife, setting up the blackout, it was all going according to plan. But unfortunately, my plan failed. And all thanks to Byakuya's night vision goggles. What happened after that? Even I don't know.
You failed? Then you're not the one who killed Byakuya?
Yes, that's what he's saying, actually.
Then we're right back to square one!
How can that be? We spent all this time talking back and forth!
Meaninglessness. What other word is brimming with so much despair? But you can't give up. You need to have hope. Do your best and move forward. Rising to the challenge again and again is why you guys are the symbols of hope.
Is Nagito really not the killer? Is this guy really the Nagito I knew before? No, there's no way I can say that. I just thought I knew him. But this whole time, I didn't know anything about this guy. I didn't know his true character. And you were the one saying that something felt odd about him. It's as simple as that. But now is not the time for me to dwell on that. We need to find Byakuya's killer by any means possible. Because if we don't, we will die here. Suspended? Why suspended?
Well now.
Now then, the class trial has reached its climax, but... Okay, here's a question for you. What's this? To those of you who figured out who it is, how about you try out the Guess the Killer challenge? Whoever fails to guess the right killer will have their saved data melt away like butter. But if you guess right, I'll reward you with $10 billion. 10 billion? Of course, for those
who don't know who the killer is. You can just continue
Now
on.
then, what are you gonna do?
Mais le truc, c'est que je sais qui c'est. Que j'ai envie de tester le truc pour voir s'il nous donne vraiment une récompense en fait. Est-ce que vous m'autorisez à faire ça en sachant que vous êtes 2 sur full stream? Est-ce que vous m'autorisez à faire ça ou est-ce que vous voulez voir tout le déroulement de la suite du class trial, ce que je comprendrai tout à fait ma foi. Alors, qu'est-ce qu'on fait? Je continue ou je teste le Guess the Killer Challenge? À vous de me dire. Me faire spoiler ne me dérange pas. Tôt ou tard, je saurai aller lire le résumé. Bon, on en est où? Ah, il y a plein de trucs. Ouais, je teste. Bon. Du coup, pour ceux et celles qui voudront voir tout le cheminement du truc, soit on regardera une vidéo ensemble, soit on le refera plus tard. Genre du coup beaucoup plus tard, je pense, quand on aura fini tout ça. Mais du coup on va tester parce que je sais qui c'est. Oh, c'était tellement prévisible. Ok. Well, I know. Puf. Bon bah vous louperez rien du coup.
And of course, there's no $10 billion either.
Ça, je me doutais bien. Moi, je pensais au monocoins, moi. Avec le ici.
You're so evil.
You truly are a villain. Ah, fais chier. Yes, oh yeah, of course. So, ce que je vous propose.
I'm Mon Ami, and my heart is throbbing like crazy right now. The group's leader, Byakuya, got killed, and his killer is among this group of students? No, I'm not gonna believe it. I'll never believe it. 'Cause I believe in So do your best, and don't forget to save regularly.
Cute.
Well, what now?
Okay. Ce que je vous propose de faire, c'est qu'on s'arrête là pour aujourd'hui et on finit le class trial, la partie qui nous manque. On l'a fini du coup la prochaine fois que je ferai un live, donc à voir si demain j'ai le temps d'en faire un, et si j'en fais un, enfin demain ou enfin techniquement aujourd'hui ou dimanche, si j'ai le temps d'en faire et si je le fais là-dessus. Mais du coup on va s'arrêter pour aujourd'hui parce que je commence à être bien fatiguée et parce que je commence à avoir très très chaud aussi, et en cas je pourrais lancer Assassin's Creed Black Flag ou Little Big Planet, mais je dors là, je crois. Je vais me reposer, je vais voir qui est en stream, et puis ça va être repos pour le moment. Donc écoutez, On se retrouve la prochaine fois. Je vous tiens au courant sur le Discord, hein, comme d'habitude. De toute façon, le Discord, c'est le seul endroit où vous pouvez être informé plus ou moins à l'avance de quand est-ce que je fais un live. Donc, bah écoutez, je vous fais des gros bisous. Et puis, on se voit la prochaine fois. Hein. Allez, va dormir, repose-toi bien. C'est gentil, chat. Merci d'être resté, du coup. Donc, sur ce, les amis, hop, ce qu'on va faire, c'est ça. Hop, voilà. Bon, bah écoutez, bonne nuit et à la prochaine.